Alright guys, I'm going to try and make this my last video of the night. The ending of my manga collection. I'm actually breaking a sweat. I'm trying to put all that up. Alright, so I have magazines over there. I have some Shonen Jump here. Character profile books. And I guess I'll start here. This is a deal that I wish I could take back any day. It's 500 manga heroes and villains. I thought it was going to be filled with, like actual pictures and stuff. And it is, but it's not what I expected, and I paid $15 for it. For $1 extra, I could have got like 4 manga. So, from the place I was buying anyway. They were like $4 a piece. It's still not horrible. It's got your basics. And every other page does have a picture, but I'm just saying for that reason only. But yeah, I expected a picture of every manga, and that's the reason I actually wanted it. For one, I could get a view of what's out there in the manga world, this is probably the first thing I bought. And I bought it for that reason. Also, for pictures, so I could draw stuff. But the pictures they use are just like, crap you can't draw anyway. So, wish I could take that one back. But, I have it. Excuse me. And it isn't the worst thing I bought. This is actually very cool. I found this lying around. I forgot I had it. It's Digimon. This is the official character guide. I've been a very big Digimon fan for a long time. Considering I'm 17 now, this was during my age of cartoons and stuff, so this was very cool. And I can't believe I found it in actually good condition. Or just standing condition in that matter, but considering it's so old. So this kind of shows you I've been a Digimon fan for a while. It's right here. Oh my god. I also wish I could take back. This is Inuyasha Profiles book. And I thought this was actually a giant manga. That's actually, the reason I bought it. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I just bought it. And we had to leave, so I was just rushing through. I seen that manga. I'm like, I'll take that. I'm like, to go with that, I'll go ahead and take this. This is cool, because if I ever do have any Inuyasha questions, or for this matter, my friend Angel was telling me he didn't know how it finished, and I told him I didn't either. And by the way, this is kind of cool too. Like, I think the first 2 pages are in color or something. It's got a little bit of the manga. It's got some other samples too later on. It's got more than I thought it had. Actually, it's got a lot more than I thought it had, but that's throwing me off. I didn't know it was that cool. But anyway, so I gotta give it some credit. It's okay, but I think I paid $15 for it. I might have paid a little bit less, but I'm not sure. Okay, moving on, we have some Shonen Jump. They might be in order. This one is one of my favorite manga that Shonen Jump's ever shown. Actually, 2. They just did a sample of Black Cat. That's very cool. But this one I really enjoyed, Tagami Bachi, or Letter B. This is my favorite one, I think, that Shonen Jump's ever released. I should have just started ordering. Oh my god. Speaking of it, I highly regret not ordering it now. By the way, there's a pretty cool colored picture in there. Because, if any of you don't know, Shonen Jump is actually going to stop releasing hard copy manga. They're actually going to start releasing a disc form. The manga, and it will be on the disc, and you can order it like that. Oh, and I don't like that at all, because I want something I can have in my hand, it just makes me feel proud. I don't want to come home, have to get on a computer just to watch manga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually the opposite I want to do. Also, they started a new one during that time, which was Ultimo, which I also really enjoyed. So, once again, anything kind of retro-ish, and at the time, this was kind of retro. I like those more. One Piece, this also, Shonen Jump led the way. It showed me that I'm not a big One Piece fan at all. Sorry. I know many people are. But, one more thing I have to say about this, and I think I'll just show them. I also bought these for mainly one reason. I'm glad now. For Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And honestly, I know it sounds cheesy, but they give you some really badass cards, I'm telling you. I actually got like 1 or 2 God cards out of it. I got 2 God cards out of this. I got like the Wing Dragon of Ra, and I got Obelisk Tormentor. Scary, because they didn't have Slifer the Sky Dragon. I wish I had that. Then I would have had a complete double of each one of those, but in a different form. But now I don't. They also came out with Bakuman, and I think there were just a few little samples. That's from the creator of Death Note, so that was pretty cool, just having that. Here was just one random volume that actually gave you like just one little half a chapter of D. Gray Man. It's kind of, I don't know, it sucked. So there you go. I've always got their little game stuff on the back. This one I think I bought just because Ultimo's on the cover and I wanted something new. I'm sick of freaking Luffy. And honestly, I think he's my most unfavorite anime character ever. I don't know why. Don't judge me. But stretching power for a main power, I just can't dig that at all. Shaman King, wow, I wish I started collecting these back in the day. I would have had a lot of it. Probably would have been my favorite. Here you go, you got Ichigo. Picasso, that was supposed to be a new one. I'm not sure if they continued with that one or not, but I know they did have actually a little bit in there of that. More Ultimo. Okay, here we go. More newer ones. You have Siren. And by the way, I would try and buy those last few volumes if you find them, because it's kind of nostalgic, since it'll be the last ones. I think everyone's going to get that last volume. And I figured something was kind of up, because they were only doing 10 issues instead of 12 for each, like, one each month. And I guess they were up to something. Siren, great freaking manga. I don't think it's an anime yet. I hope it is. Nora, Rise of the Yokai Clan, that started coming on Adult Swim around about this time. So that was really cool. And there you go, it's still on there. Some more Siren, that was just pretty cool. Pretty good picture of Naruto. I think I drew that, and I drew it pretty damn good, if I'd say. They had this in theaters for just like a few days only, I think. So that was pretty cool. I almost forgot I had this. Holy shit. This is the coolest one yet. I'm not saying I'm totally against One Piece, but I am saying I'm not super happy about it either. But it is okay in its own respect also. By the way, I skipped Yu Yu Hakusho in there for some reason, but that's also one of my favorite series. And it was the last volume of that in there, so that was really cool. But this is the crossover of One Piece and Dragon Ball. This was so epic at the time. And I think they're in color, if I can find it. I'm pretty sure they had it in color. Or one page, maybe, that was in color. But I could have swore. Oh, well. Maybe I'm wrong. Guess I'm stupid. Okay, here is the last volume I own. Could have got a few more, and I really wish I did now, knowing that at the time I didn't know they were going to stop, doing Shonen Jump, so I really regret not getting it. I don't think there's anything that really stood out about this volume other than, Nora, Rise of the Yokai Clan was on the front, so that was kind of a big deal because they finally went mainstream. Also got just a few Right Stuff magazines. I just decided to throw these in there. That was pretty cool. And I think how you get these, you sign up for a contest, and then you tell them that you haven't ordered from them before. Because I read something like you can get one of these for free, or the first volume is free. And I guess maybe I tried different stuff and I put not free. And they gave it to me. Here's some old Yu-Gi-Oh! Those card guides. They got everything, man. That's the good stuff right here. And I actually got these from a friend at school. Here's actually Dragon Ball Z card guide. Like the unofficial, official card guide. They're Pojos. You remember that? That's a pretty big title for back then. Oh god, this is loose paper everywhere. Still kept it for some reason. It had 1 million stickers. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, this is actually a wrestling magazine. Ooh, I don't know how that got in here. I'm sure I had a shitload of Beyblade magazines as well, or could say coloring books, or just books that you can do fun things with. And I also had like 70 Duel Masters ones. Lost them, but here's one I'd round up from somewhere. So there you go. Same equivalent with that Dragon Ball Z one, very thin, ripped, shredded up Yu-Gi-Oh! I also had a few more, and I also had like 3 more Pokemon Math Challenge things, which is kind of nostalgic now, considering that. But, sorry for that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope that you'll rate, comment, or subscribe. Honestly, feel free to ask me any questions, or you can post anything. And if you do, I really appreciate it if you watch this video. Thank you for watching. One more thing I also remembered to say. I'm also going to do like a action figure collection video, so there you go. Or just like a peek of what's in there actually. And there you go. So thank you guys. Peace out.